Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Tuesday night racing stream. I know, it's weird. And we're doing something completely different. A new mod, well, it's actually not a new mod. It's a mod that's been around for quite a while, but I've only really discovered it recently. The Shutoko Revival Project mod. Basically 168 kilometers of Tokyo inner city freeways remodeled semi-accurately, and there's live servers with 32 players on them, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. So let me show you guys what it's all about. We're not racing or anything, we're just reliving our Tokyo night racing dream. So I am in my Porsche. No, I'm in the NSX. One of my very favorite cars of all time. Look at this sexy beast. So this is basically the entire loop of all of Tokyo's busy freeways. What happened in the 80s is that rich businessmen with tons and tons of money would buy Japanese sports and supercars, and even some overseas supercars, and they would get in here. Thank you everybody for the likes, the shares. Jimmy, you've been sharing like a crazy person. You've got a host already. Thank you very much, Kochi, for the host. I think that's you, Jimmy. So, what these guys in Japan would do is spend tons of money making their cars go as fast as possible. And then at midnight or around midnight, meet up in these car parks next to these freeways. And then basically just race each other around for respect at a game called the Midnight Club, which is where the game Midnight Club gets its name from. And it wasn't about drifting either. It was actually all about oh man, you guys can't hear me, so I'm gonna have to redo my entire thing. Can't really hear game audio. A little bit high. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. It's because I'm putting my audio down because of one David Kozlowski. Hopefully that sounds a lot better. Probably too loud in your ears now. There we go. That should be better, guys. This is the Tokyo Rainbow Bridge. So yeah, as I was saying, in the 80s, Tokyo businessmen would spend all their money buy these Japanese, German, American supercars, bump them up madly so they could hit speeds over 300 kilometers an hour. And this is in the 80s, where the Ferrari F40 was the fastest car you could buy off the streets, and that could only do 320 kilometers an hour. So they were getting that out of stock Nissans and Hondas and older Porsches. So what these guys have done is basically remade the entire Tokyo highway network in Assetto Corsa. And it's pretty damn awesome. I've been playing it the whole afternoon and really been enjoying it. I'm only learning this like upper loop at the top here, which is about 5 minutes long. And it's pretty damn good. Let me know if the audio levels are a bit better. And this is also why Assetto Corsa is one of my very favorite games. Car sound by like 10%. Alright, can we do this without crashing? There we go. It's a pretty good sounding car. Let me know if it sounds okay to you guys. I do love me an NSX. This is possibly my ultimate unicorn dream car, is to own an original NSX. Raul with a share, thank you very much. So definitely something a bit different tonight. Not really racing. There's no laps or winning, but you'll see. I'm just giving you guys a quick tour of this upper loop, and then when we come back around, you'll be able to see some of the other guys. And it's both sides of the highway, so you will actually sometimes see guys driving the other direction along the highway. You can also get massively lost. Basically, if you keep just going, you will always end up back where you started. Oh, there's a car up front. See if we can chase him down. There's no damage, there's no tire wear, and there's no fuel usage on this. It's just for cruising around at midnight. It's also got death, lots of death, lots of death. It's also got full day-night weather cycle, so it's pretty damn realistic. So you can drive this basically in single player. You can drive it with any car in Assetto Corsa, but with this mod they've released a pack of about 16 different period appropriate Japanese and German cars. So this is the NSX, there's R32 GTRs, there's Mitsubishi Evos, I mean not Mitsubishi Evos, Mitsubishi Eclipses, Honda Integra Type Rs, Honda Civics. It's a really, really cool mod, completely free. And all you need is Assetto Corsa, though you do need the Japanese DLC if you want to play it online, because all the cars are based on the Japanese DLC cars. A bit of a sound delay, which I need to fix, but we can fix that soon. Yeah, so that's what these guys did in the 80s. They just drove around on the highways late at night, because the speed limit in Japan is 110 kilometers an hour, and on this highway in most places it's 60 to 80 kilometers an hour, because it's so twisty and has like these merges and center lanes and all that crazy stuff. So it's freaking incredible what these guys used to do. Yeah, we're coming to the end of the track now. We're coming to loop back around. There's the start again. Got some friends to play with now. See what we can do here. Death. Lots of death. Oh, lots of death. We're okay. That's what happens when you try and change your camera angle. Let's go. Actually need to fix this delay because it's annoying me quite a lot. The guy's upset with me. That's why do I do any drift leagues? No, I am a terrible drifter. I cannot drift properly to save my life. Let me just fix this delay. That should sound a lot better. Andre Ferreira, anonymous with the 20 stars. I think that was you, Stephen. Thank you very much. Raul, Andres with a like. Raul with 1 million shares. So yeah, we're doing something a little bit different. Driving the wrong car. That man's in an R34 driving the right car. The other thing is, because it's multiplayer, you have to select your car when you join. And depending on how many people are in the server, because it's AC, it loads all cars up front. So this was basically the only car available. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to get into the server. And you want to be in a server with 32 people. And also, then you get to see the other cars while I drive the NSX. And the NSX is better than the GTR. Sorry to say, GTRs are faster for sure, but NSX are better. And these guys were like gentleman racers. They'd race each other, but if they came out to other traffic, then they'd slow down and drive at the normal pace. And they were almost never in any serious accidents. Guys would bash their cars and stuff, but there was virtually never like fatal accidents or anything like that. until 1999 when they were fighting with some Japanese biker gang. And then there was a huge accident that killed 6 civilians and 3 of the bikers. Let's go pull into one of these parking garages here. There's a little old school Civic. There's a CTR Rough. Yellowbird. Come on, people. Make it around the corner here. So this is super. If you do have a Assetto Corsa, definitely get this mod. Get the car packs. I think Assetto Corsa Deluxe is only like 300 bucks. South African money. But this is what's so cool. It's just driving around with a whole bunch of dudes online. Watching guys crash their ridiculously expensive cars. Those guys are going a different loop. I'll go this way. But it's really cool. I was playing it this afternoon, in the afternoon with the sun shining through. Now it's nighttime. I think it's much faster time. I think it's like 4 times time acceleration or something. So every 6 hours or so you get a full loop of everything. But it's a really cool game. There's a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Cool car. Yeah, the clutch pedal, if I don't push it all the way in, then it sometimes falls out of gear, which is not exactly good. But it's a really cool game. If you like Japanese car culture, it's almost like an entire game all on its own, which is really, really cool. Man, this car handles well. As I crash into a wall. That was all my fault, that wasn't the car's fault. Not as fast as some of the other cars, but it's pretty good. We'll jump out just now and like try and get us a different car. There's 2 servers currently, or 3 servers I think, for this mod. Oh, crash, crashity, crash, crash, crash. Let's go back to the pits and see what's what. Alright. I want to, should we exit and see if we can get a different car? Let's do that. How you guys all been? It's been a while since I last streamed. I think last week, Monday, I did that 1.5 hour enduro, which was pretty cool. What is this track called? SRP. So here we got the Porsche 944, we got the 86 Honda Civic Si, or the MR2 Shutoko spec, which is quite a cool car. Or we can jump into the slightly emptier one, which is over here somewhere. They've only got 5 out of, but there's a lot more cars here. Since the Wangan GTR R33 is like insanely fast. Which car would you guys like to see? That one. Or sorry, man, Stephen. Yeah, Dave wanted to stream last night because he what's that Watch Dogs came out, so have to do a Japanese style drifting. R34 Nismo or Skyline? Do you want the Omari Factory S1 or the GTR V-Spec Performance? That's got 914 brake horsepower. This one's got 678, so I think we know what the answer is. Let's take this one for a spin, shall we? A lot less cars on this server, but we'll see how this goes. Dude, drifting on Sims is not easy. Like, I've never been able to do it. The main reason is because you don't really get that gyroscopic effect with the wheel, even though they do try and fake it. The wheel doesn't turn fast enough to do that slide. You have to overcorrect the wheel to do good drifting in something like Assetto Corsa. Never been a good drifter. Hope you gave Dave some good stars, Stephen. We need all the stars we can get. But this is cool, man. I just really, really, really enjoy this game. I haven't played ACC for quite a while, so, or AC. And it is such a good, it is easily, like, it's got its issues for sure, but bang for buck, you cannot beat this game as a sim. By far the cheapest, by far the most content. Still got a semi-decent online community. It is great game. This one's for you, Raul. Alright, let's see what settings we have. Maximum speed, 387 kilometers an hour. Should be enough. Turbo, we'll bump that up in the game, I think. Right. Sounds pretty good. Sorry about the car shaking on the screen. It's because Assetto Corsa was never designed to play such big levels. So the entire game's actually trying to shake itself to pieces. Trying to keep all the bits and bobs in order. That's why you'll also see like some texture issues. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is 10% turbo. It's not bad. Let's bump the turbo up to 100%. There we go. Alright, let's go for a top speed run. You can see actual speed at the bottom. The speedometer's pinned at 320. 368 kilometers an hour in a GTR. Not too bad. Gonna go to the city side or to the seaside. Oh wow, it's got its red line at 9,000 when it seems to run out of puff at about 8.5. Yeah, we're going pretty fast. Uh-oh. Oh, death. That's what death looks like at 300 k's an hour. Ugh, vomitacious. Alright. If your car's not spitting flames constantly, you're not driving it right. Chris Hartem, sir, thank you very much for the like. Got some good boost going on here. 360. $370. I don't know if normal tires would survive at this speed for that long. $375. Oh dear. Oh dear. Go through the toll gate. Don't admit it. Oof. That was a bit scary. Coming up to the docks now. I think that's maximum speed. Which motherboard would you get if you had a Ryzen 9 3900X? I was thinking to get Asus Gigabyte Aorus X570 Elite, X570 Pro. Which would you recommend? What's the difference between the two? I'm assuming the Elite is the better one. Depends what you want. Usually the higher end boards have like Wi-Fi, and actually the main thing I'd look at is how many M.2 slots does it have and how many USB 3 slots does it have. Because you can never have enough of either of those. And then obviously I think they all have like 2.5 gigabit network. They all probably come with Wi-Fi 6. They all come with two what they call 16x SLIs. So that's the only thing I would say that would make a difference as to what you would want. Christ, this car's fast. Let's go over the big bridge, over the harbour. There's Tokyo on that side. Oh, I think this is actually Yokohama. If I remember correctly, this runs on a road here. Yeah. This car's pretty good. Super fast. Also, the car starts vibrating like this. If you look at my speedo, it's going all wobbly. It's because it's too far away from the center of the map. So the coordinates for the game start losing their minds. $350 wanted to go Intel, but his family bought an AMD. He's trying to offload it for cheap. Dude, that's a great processor, man. Do not worry about that. It is an amazing processor. But yeah, any X570 board from a decent manufacturer, Gigabyte, MSI, Asus, ASRock, they're all pretty good. Ooh, this car doesn't want to turn. Alright, I think I'm going to jump back onto the other server and going to race some fools. But this car is cool. This car is damn cool. But as you can see, the game starts trying to tear itself apart at this distance. Look at those poor dials. They're like getting ripped apart by space-time. Let's see here. Let's go back to the top one. Let's see if we can actually get on the server. What's here? Porsche 944 Turbo. Wangan. Let's do it. Let's race these fools. And then maybe we'll jump into some normal online races, since I do actually really enjoy ACC. Even though it has no rating system as such, which means everyone's insane. Also, just remember with the Ryzen 9, you need to get your own cooling. And I'd probably suggest getting water cooling at that level of performance. You can do air cooling, but you're gonna have issues all the time. All of the time, you're gonna not have issues, you're just not gonna get the maximum performance out of your chip. Oh, $350 for a 3900X is pretty sweet, man. Jason Nell has liked the stream. Thank you very much, Jason Nell. We are doing some Tokyo drift style. We'll see if we can do a little bit of highway drifting, but I am no good at it. I'm warning you guys now. Drifting is definitely one of my weakest weak spots. Alright, look at these shaky cars here. Alright, let's see, what settings do we have? 333 kilometer an hour maximum speed. Street 90S, maybe those are better. Maybe they're worse. I don't know. Generic. Nice selection of cars here. Why didn't I join the last Solidarity race? I was busy this weekend. And, yeah, like, the problem at the moment with those races is that the same 10 guys are always going to be the top 10. So, they're fun, don't get me wrong, they really are a lot of fun and they're really cool. But, yeah, not enjoying the Monday night racing, to be honest. It's like low commitment, high reward kind of stuff. It was an unintentional drift. This car is snappy. Oh, this game is pretty sometimes. Lights reflecting off the back of the bumper there. Rainbow bridge in the foreground. Volumetric light lighting up the back. It's not an ugly game, this. Oh. Yeah. I've got a plan. I want to maybe do a, like, Super Tuber trophy race. And I've got some ideas that the aliens can definitely, you know, be involved and do their part. But I want to have something that normal guys can enjoy. Oh, crashy. Seems a lot of guys don't know this route, so... Like, this guy's just gonna keep crashing all the time, I think. He's going too damn fast. But this is super fun, guys. I know it seems like a really basic premise, just drive around a highway with random people on the internet, but some of the most rewarding driving I've done in a long time. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out a way to do a competition where aliens can be aliens, but then normal oaks can have a duel, and everybody has a good time. So it's either... Oh, gosh. Big crash. It's either have like a team race where you put the aliens with a guy who's not that good, which could work, or you have different leagues. So you have the good guys racing, kind of like what Monday Night Racing does. They got 3 different leagues. They say where they're going to put you. And I'll do something like take the Monday Night Racing guys, all the guys in the pro league there, they have to enter pro. And like any guy who's like finished in the top 20 of the solidarity races has to enter pro. Then have 2 different classes for everybody else. Because I actually had a good discussion with one of the Call of Duty Pro players last week when we were playing in a Warzone tournament. And he says in South Africa the problem is because there's so few guys overall, like your pool of overall players is tiny. Like in Assetto Corsa, just say Assetto Corsa in general, there's probably 300 people, maybe 400 to 500 people in the country who actively play the game like a lot. So they're the people who bought the game early and have been playing it for the last 8 years. So all of them, and I'm one of them, are really good at the game compared to the general population. But the guys who are really, really good and have stuck it out for 8 years are like international level good. So your Ulrich Enslins, your Jadwats, your all of those oaks, like they can compete internationally and, you know, not be embarrassed. Where someone like me, who's okay, if I go on an international server, like when I play ACC, I can win some races. That's because I'm playing a pool of everyone in the world rather than everyone in South Africa. As soon as you start playing everyone in South Africa, automatically 30 of those guys are 30 of the best players, or 30 world-class players out of a field of 100 people. Where when you play internationally, there may be 100 world-class players in a field of 3,000. So your chances of doing better are much greater in an international level. If I talk, I seem to drive a little bit better. So is anyone coming out to pits? Anyone want to come play? Anybody coming to play? There's a couple of people joining here. Let's see. A couple of cars coming. Yeah, Jordan Sherat. There's that other guy who wins everything. Bashir. Not Bashir? Is it? Yeah, Bashir Jadwat, and there's that other guy. Oh, GTR sounds good. Let's chase down these guys and see what's what. So like, if you're not Rocking with those guys. That's better. Now I've got some lights on. Then, so that's what you got to do. You got to get those guys kind of out of the giant pool. So even if there are still a couple of aliens left in the amateur and pro-am levels, you can still come second, or they'll maybe have a bad race and crash. That's always a possibility in racing. Someone has a bad race and crashes, anyone can win. But if the next 5 guys in line are 3 seconds a lap faster than you, it's no fun for anyone. And it's difficult to do, so I've got some ideas. What's this mod called? This is called SRP, or Shutoko Revival Project. You can just search for it on Google. You have to join their Discord to be able to download it. It's a link in their actual Discord chat. And then you need Content Manager, Soul, and the shader patch to make it all work. But they have a long tutorial about how to install everything. You need Assetto Corsa, and you need the Japanese pack if you want to play online and have all these cool cars. But it's freaking awesome, this. It's really keeps on proving why Assetto Corsa is probably one of the greatest games, racing games ever made. Just from a modding perspective, it's insane. There's a little bit of drift going on here. That car's going to be way faster than this one. The real life 24-hour race. The GT3 race. Oh, dude, why? Oh, that was uncomfortably close. No, I did not watch any 24-hour races. I also didn't watch the Formula 1 yesterday because, I mean, not yesterday, on Sunday, because everybody knew what was going to happen there. I did watch the highlights though. I don't understand how much faster... Oh, okay. This is not working. Let's go back to the pits. Back to pits. I love this game. Hamilton's just too damn good. He's gonna walk this championship. I did read about the drama with what's his name? Lewis Hamilton. I mean, with Lando Norris complaining about Lewis Hamilton and Lance Stroll. This car's angry on the turbo. Doesn't have over drivable turbo button. Yeah, it is unfortunate. It's not his fault. The guy's really good and his car's really good, and it's everyone else's fault for not building a car that's as good. Big accident ahead. Can we avoid crashing into this guy? Yes, we can. Man, this game's cool. Alright, but I think what we're gonna do a little bit of real racing for a little bit, and then we can come back to this later, because this game is so much fun. Already spent 12 minutes just driving around talking to you guys. It's awesome. Mafura Mfondiso, thank you very much for the follow. Alright guys, let's do some actual racing, because this game is cool. What do we have here? Imola. I think Imola's the next race. That one's always fun. Should we try and jump in here? Yeah. Imola is an awesome track, but I'm not going to drive it yet. We're doing some Monza. There'll just be a million crashes here on the first corner. Had to put some ice in my big water because it was so friggin' hot. Alright. Okay, the race has already started. That's good. That's not good at all. 26 laps, traction control, error, I don't know. Just gonna hope for the best here. Ah, it's on the final lap. Let's go. Oh, that's the end of the race, that's fine. What's this? The tattoos. The tattoos. I like this car. Can at least do some vast beer. X570 Elite has 4 times USB 2, 4 times USB 3, 2 times USB 3. Versus X 4 times USB 2, 4 times USB 2, 4 times USB 3 Gen 2. And the Pro has USB 3 too. I'd probably then go for the Pro if it's not massively expensive. I'm assuming they've got the same M.2s, all of that stuff. All comes down to price, man. If you can afford the really good one, go for it. X570s are really good. You're probably never going to use all the features of the thing anyway. So, you know, you should be okay. What car is this? Oh, Lotus Exos 125. Oh, this is the S1 125 as well. Alright. Let's do it. Some open wheel racing on your Tuesday night. $40. $40 is a lot of money, my friend. I would be very happy with $40. I don't know if I've told you guys that I freaking love this game. The fact that it's 8 years old and still looks as good as it does also blows my mind. Like, it's got better grass generation than the new Assetto Corsa has. It is a pretty game. Ultra soft, so I'm doing a racing setup. But yeah, I should probably change to softs. And let's see what we can do. We're just trying to get used to the car here. Does this have DRS? No, it doesn't. Is this guy gonna ruin my lap? Probably. Get out of my way. Or not. Oh, these cars have traction control. That's what I want to do. Dang it. Oh, this car does have DRS. Cool. I didn't know that Thrustmaster was belt driven. What's your take on something like you're using and then a Thrustmaster T500 or T300? T300 is basically the direct competitor to this wheel, or more the G29 or the G920. The T500 is technically a better wheel, and it is a really nice wheel, but I don't really think they actually make them anymore. They're more made for the PlayStation 3 generation. So you'd probably be looking at something like a TX PC or a one of the higher-end Thrustmasters, which is then like a level above these wheels. So the T300 is the one that's like this. So the choice between the two, belt-driven is smoother, but the thing with the Logitechs is that with the gear-driven one, you get more direct force feedback, and also it's a lot more reliable overall. Like Thrustmasters do break a lot more, but they're very similar. Like the specs and features are the same. I'm a Logitech man at heart. I'm also sponsored by them, but I would never not recommend a Logitech G920 or G29 or G923. I think for the price, the G29 is still probably the best value wheel on the market for what you get. And then, you know, obviously if you're going to a higher level, then you can look at other brands and whatever that Logitech does not compete in. And the big thing is, especially in South Africa, is support. Like I think now Thrustmaster may have an importer or distributor, but for a long time you had to go through Megarom, and then to get a replacement Thrustmaster would take weeks. Where Logitech, they got local people, they'll fix it for you straight away. It's got a 2-year warranty. It's pretty damn sweet. And yeah, belt drive is a lot quieter than gear drive, but it also heats up a lot more. Like Thrustmasters have big issues with overheating, where I've never ever had an overheating issue with any of my Logitech ones. Even this one, and this one's got the True Force setup, and gets a lot hotter than what the G29 ever did. Not now. Now it's basically running exactly the same as a G29 does. But in something like Assetto Corsa for an hour and a half race, it gets very warm, this one, hey? Woo. I'm not using DRS, which is probably why I'm so slow. Seven seconds off the pace, it seems. Not great. Let's jump off here. Oh, hello, Bertus. How you doing, buddy? Let's see here. Alright, we can drop that way down. We can drop that way down. Let's do 2-4. We need that much. Let's try the super softs. 364 should be more than enough speed. Yeah, WTCR cars are a lot of fun. There's a lot of really good cars on ACC. That's always a problem though with these multidisciplinary games like this, Project Cars, Automobilista, is that some cars are really, really good and some cars are really, really not very good. But the ones that are good are really, really, really good. I keep locking up my damn wheels. Come on, Neil. Focus up here, man. Yeah. Level 5 traction controls very loose. It's got very slow turning, actually. It's not as snappy as you'd think it would be. Come on, turn. Cars are quick though. No doubt about that. Not really how you do it that corner, but it's okay. Shouldn't have dropped down to first gear there. No, these super softs are not giving me the traction that I'm looking for. And I took all the aerodynamics off the damn thing. Yeah, wheel definitely gets noisy over curves. But I've also got a very noisy racing seat. But if you wear headphones, like, I don't even notice it. How can I be so damn slow? I think I almost murdered me. It's actually fine, I don't mind starting at the back. That's where the death lives. But never been a qualifying specialist, so that's fine. Yeah, it's definitely safer starting at the back in Monza. Not out of bounds. This car just does not like turning. Very loud. Oh. Chris Papadopoulos. Thank you very much for the share. Hope you're enjoying the show. We were doing some Japanese racing earlier. Now we're trying to wrestle this Lotus open wheeler around the track. Rion Juice Moses. Thank you very much, Jason. Always good to see you popping in. What laptop would you recommend for about 25k? Depends on what specs you want. Like, I'm assuming you want to do some gaming on it. So then, obviously, you're not going to look for a ultra thin or anything like that. You're going to want something with a discrete graphics card, decent processor. Battery life's not too important to you. And like all of the big brands are coming out with PC spec around there. You can probably get a 1660 Ti in them. I don't know if you get RTX for 25k. The main thing I'd look at is SSD size, warranty, and amounts of RAM. You want 16 gigs of RAM, you want at least a half a gig SSD, possibly one that's got expansion slots for another M.2, so then you can buy yourself for like a 1 terabyte or a 2 terabyte SSD. Because remember, something like Call of Duty takes up 250 gigs these days, which is insane. That's why racing games are just better. Oh, dude. What an idiot. What an idiot. Alright, time for racing. Oh. Keegan, how you doing, man? Why are your eyes salty? Stop washing with the salt water, man. It's not helping. It's just drying out that skin. Rowan Rogers, how you doing, man? Thank you, Keegan, for the like as well. We are messing about with some classic Assetto Corsa, not ACC. We're just messing about. We did some Japanese Shogutoku racing earlier. And now we're driving around a Lotus Exos. Yeah, so Stephen, I'd look at RAM. Processor, it's tricky. At the moment, like, you can get the new Ryzen processors are really good. Like, if you can get that Asus, but like those laptops are so expensive. Like, the really good gaming laptops with a really good processor are like 50, 60 grand. But you can get a decent Intel-based laptop for 25k with a 1660 Ti, all the ports and everything that you need. Also, get a laptop with more USB ports for gaming. It's freaking annoying when you get a laptop that's got 2 USB ports. Then you plug in your mouse, you plug in your keyboard, and then you can't plug in your headset. Thanks, Keegan. Glad you like it, bro. I'm here to please. Alright, everybody. Over-under on a huge accident on the first corner. I think 1,000,000,000% chance. It's going to be a huge remorse. This one. Huge remorse. Where am I starting? All the way down in 20th. Suits me fine. Jimmy, go for how many games you think you're going to install. If you can get a 2 gig M.2, they are super expensive. I mean, a 2 terabyte M.2. But more space is always better. But yeah, that's what I would say. I would say don't get smaller for a desktop PC. Don't get smaller than a terabyte. You can maybe do like 500 gig on. Oof, this is very scary. This is very scary. Ah, of course, some guy's just going to punt me in the back after making it all the way through that crap. Yeah, for your OS, half a terabyte, 512 gig should be fine. And then for everything else, as big as you want. You can still have normal hard drive if you want to, like, you know, have pictures or movies or whatever. Like a normal hard drive is completely fine for that. But gosh, this is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Back to bits. But once all that's done, then it's only your gaming drive. Like I've got 2 terabytes of M.2 SSDs. Well, no, 1.5 terabytes. I got a 1 terabyte and a 512 meg M.2, and then I've got a 256 gig SSD for my operating system, and that works pretty well. And then I've got like 5 terabytes of normal storage. But you don't really need normal storage anymore. Like, it's honestly easier just to re-download stuff. Like, you don't need to keep games installed. Only install like the big games, but like smaller, older games, if you've got fast internet, you can download them in 10 minutes. Better than just having them sitting on a hard drive somewhere. So if you have a decent games collection on Steam or on, what's it called? Then you're actually A-okay. Why do people just crash into you? Oh, people drive terribly here. Okay, I'm gonna exit this because no, normal hard drive is just a normal hard drive. An SSHD, you can basically consider that as a normal hard drive these days. Like, it won't give you the performance benefit for the bigger games anymore. Let's see if we can find something fun to drive here. Because that was horrible, that race. Let's do Imola. Oh no, it's full. No, it's always full when you don't need it to be full. Refresh. Refresh. Dang it. Let's see if we can find a racy race. Full. Monza. Let's try this one. That one's full as well. Yo, all of these are full. How's that one full? Oh no, it's not full. Monza GT2. Let's do this one. Why is it not loading the server? Or is the server not dead? No! When I finally find a server, it dies. Ah, no worries, man, Jimmy. Are you building it yourself, or are you going to get someone to build it for you? Join. Alright. Race 2 times 4 laps. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, this is fixed setup, which is quite nice. Alright, let's change to the nose. Let's see if fixed setup helps. Does a 599 FXX have DRS or not? I think this thing would be as fast as a GT3 car, but I guess not. Probably a lot harder, heavier. Yeah, do that, Jimmy, with the M.2s. Use your current one for OS, buy yourself a new one, and then use your other hard drive just for everything else. Any modern game I wouldn't install on anything other than a SSD, and especially with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox coming out, every game is going to be like a SSD game from now on. This car is quite a lot of fun, actually. It's probably faster in a straight line than a GT3 car. Actually, it's definitely faster in a straight line than a GT3 car. GT3 cars struggle to get to 280 km an hour. This car's doing it pretty damn easily. Alright, let's go. That corner's the worst corner. What case are you gonna get, Jimmy? Or have you got a case already? Ugh. Car sounds like it's got regenerative braking. Fractal G, nice. Fractal Focus G. Ah, 4th place. Not terrible. Oh, if I could just get this corner right. It's half a second there. Are you going to use your case as a display piece, or is it just going to be hidden away? Because if it's just going to be under the desk, don't go too crazy with it. But if it's going to be like a centerpiece for your games room, your man cave, then it should be good. Dude, thank you very much for the follow. See if we can get this one a little bit better. Better, but not enough better. Ugh. What is this guy doing? Ah, oh, man, what an idiot. Why did he just creep across there? What an idiot. Why do you creep across? A couple of South Africans, huh? Jared Boscombe. Another Sapphire on the server. Just want to future-proof the PSU in case I want to get better GPU in the future. Currently, I just have Asus GeForce GTX 1060. Yeah, dude, get a monstrously powerful PSU. Like, I would say rather buy a case without a PSU and then buy a separate PSU. Buy like a gold or a platinum. 1000 watt. Because if you want something like a RTX 3080 or whatever the new Ryzen Radeon one is going to be, then make sure you've got lots of power. And get a modular, and don't get a non-modular. That's what I would say. Alright. While we wait for qualifying to end, we're in 6th place, which is not bad. Could have been a lot better. 7th place now. It's nice when there's, you know, fix setups are cool because then it's just down to driver skill. It really puts you in your place. Like, oh, I am really slow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go for modular, man. Come on, time. Let's finish this off so I can see what these dudes are doing. Guys are so dirty in the AC. It's one great thing about ACC. Guys are definitely Definitely better drivers overall in this mess. Alright, let's go. Do you think 850 is enough? 850 will be fine if you only... But, yeah, like I'm running an 850 and I've got a 1080 Ti, which is a very thirsty card. And I've got a Ryzen 1700, which is not unthirsty. And it's fine. Shane Wallace, how you doing, buddy? So, but dude, if you can go higher, go higher. You can never have too much space, too much RAM, or too much power. Right. Time's up. Let's skip to the next session. Yeah, 1080 Ti is what I've got. But wait, because with all these new cards, you're going to get massive price drops. So 1080 Ti's you should probably be able to pick up for cheap. And if you're going to get a 20 series, get at least a 2070 Super. Don't bother with a 2060. Rather get a 1080 Ti than a 2060. Alright. Racy time. It's gonna be a mess. No, 1080 Ti, dude. Still a great card. Oh no! What? What happened there? Why did it... oh. Damn it. That clutch in, change gear, should go into first. It shouldn't kick me into the pits. Oh, that sucked. Alright, here we go. At least I'm not the only one that it happened to. And we missed a giant crash on the first corner. All this is going well. I think starting at the back is definitely the way to go in original AC. This car is awesome. Just missed that apex. Not by a little bit. Why, dude? Why do you have to crash into me? Jeez, man. Guys really don't know what they're doing in this game. Yeah, definitely feels like There's some similarities, like you can definitely tell they're like from the same family of games, but the handling model in ACC is much better than in AC. Some cars are pretty good in AC, like the open wheelers in AC I think are pretty damn good. But yeah, especially at the limit, cars feel terrible in AC compared to the new game. The new game you can really hustle a car and get it to do what you need it to do. In this game you have to be like very precise. And hope people don't just smash you off the road. Because there's no penalty for smashing people off the road in this game. It's very old school in that respect. Seem to be doing okay. Up to 13th place after starting basically last. There's weird penalty systems in this game. Up to 10th place. Not bad. Still an awesome game though. But I do find it more kind of just for driving cars around tracks. Doing time trials really. Or doing track days. Because then people, for whatever reason, don't seem to drive like dinguses. Only 4 laps, so it's a pretty quick race this. Up to 9th place. And a new PB. Definitely catching these guys in front. I like a fixed setup, man. I wish ACC had a fixed setup mode. Oh, there goes my phone. Landed right on my knee as well, that hurt. Please don't try and murder me, please don't try and murder me. should come home in 8th place, which is not too bad for starting last in a 4-lap race. Hey, is my phone in one piece though? That is the question. Fernie? Fernie? Mostly. An ACC Pro, those are some strong words there, my friend. Alright, don't touch anything until the race starts. We're starting in 7th place. Does this car have launch control? Not a brilliant start, but it'll do. That guy seems to want to go for death. Yeah. What a knobbed. What a knobbed. Okay, mild damage, but that's okay. Let's see if we can survive. What a knobhead. Damn yellow car just plowed through everybody. Okay. Do you know any of the Race Face or Monday Night Racing groups? I participate in a lot of the Monday Night Racing stuff, hey, Diego. I did last week's, which was quite a lot of fun. I raced in the amateur one, but I think I'm actually going to move up to the Pro-Am one. Because the amateur one was pretty straightforward. Ended up finishing 2nd last week Monday. I haven't done the Race Face stuff. I really like Monday Night Racing because I stream on Monday nights, so kind of suits my schedule pretty good. Didn't do it last night because Dave wanted to do a Watch Dogs stream. Alright, let's go. Ooh, stop car. Oh, this guy's just stopping. Am I just gonna beat the yellow guy? Oh no, that's somebody else. Car's rather hefty. What day does Race Face do their events? Isn't it over the weekend? Or is it Wednesdays? I get confused. There's so many leagues lately, which is awesome, but it makes it difficult to keep track of. Come on, I'm gonna catch these fools. Or they need to start racing each other so that I can win. I keep doing this corner like an idiot. A little bit faster. New PB. Come on, mate. Wednesdays and Thursdays, yeah. Wednesdays I might do a stream sometime on a Wednesday, and then I'll try and join Race Face. Is Race Face open like MNR? Because I ain't gonna do no sign-ups or paying or anything like that. I don't have the time for that. I see Monday Night Racing has also got an Automobilista group that they're trying to start, which will be pretty sweet if they can get that going, because that game's getting a lot better. Been playing a lot of that actually lately. That game is quite cool. Still got some really terrible bugs and bad design choices, but it's getting better all the time. Come on, you two, take each other out. Take each other out so I can win. Got itchy leg. Do you sign up on the website? Or is it just like a Discord vibe? That's what I like about Monday Night Racing. Just join the Discord. Join at 7:30 to listen to the race officials. And then Bob's your uncle and you're ready to race. No mess, no fuss. And the racing's really, 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 really good. Unlike this game, where everyone just tries to murder everyone constantly. Oh, turn, you bloody car. Come on. I'm not going to catch these oaks, I don't think. Guess it goes for the murder kill overtake. Which it looks like he's trying to do. Which is good for me. Oh, this car does not like turning at low speeds. Too much curb. Wrong gear. Oh, he punted him into the wall. Second place is possible. Might be too far ahead though. Come on, second place. That first place guy's a dirty driver. Ah, Discord, that's okay. I can do that. Third place, not too shabby. Not too shabby. That guy's gonna ram that guy. Because that guy's an idiot. That guy's also an idiot. Yellow Racer Man sucks. Yellow Racer Man is an idiot. Alright, that was quite a lot of fun actually. I think we should maybe do that again. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a better qualifying time. This car is crazy fast actually. It's faster than a GT3 car, this. Around here at least. Sometimes it's by accident, you forget to brake or whatever, but I think in this game people have figured out that it's a lot easier to win if you just gently nudge people off the track. And especially someone like me with quite a high ping, it's very easy to knock me off the track. Oh, went way too deep into this corner. No good. Mario, thank you very much for the like. Damn it, that would have been a 146. Again, too deep. Dang it. Diego, thank you very much for the like as well. Oh, that's what it looks like. Why are people going so slow on this part of the track? Dipioti, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you very much for the like as well. That's horrible line. Horrible line. Horrible. We're surviving. Man, still 4/10 off what I could have done. Better. And considering I had to fight that guy through the lesmos, should be able to make that time up quite easily. That guy's going way wide, which is fine. Down a little bit, no good. Oh, second place. That was a struggle. 400ths of a second off. Whew, that was an intense qualifying. Alright, let's just wait for this to end. And then this will probably be my last race of the evening, guys. But I'm really enjoying AC again. Well, not that I ever stopped enjoying it, but I'm enjoying it right now. But are we going to get smashed to pieces on that first corner? Probably. 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 Well, let's see what happens while we wait here. Thanks, Jimmy. I'll need a lot of luck for that first corner. Alright, 13-second countdown, then we go into the race, and then let's see how we go. Okay. Come on. Come on. Always get stuck here for some reason. I think I must try and get to the right hand side and then abort off the racetrack. Come on. Come on. So you don't think the Prism fan that came with the Ryzen 9 isn't sufficient? Ryzen 9 shouldn't come with a fan, usually. Ryzen 9s usually come fanless. The Ryzen 5s come with fans. But no, so I would say get a better. The Prism cooler's not up to the task. It'll be okay. You can run it, but it'll thermal throttle itself a lot. Come on. Where's this guy going? Come on now. Come on now. What has taken so long to start this race? Come on. Yeah, no. For Ryzen 9, definitely get some other kind of cooling. Get an all-in-one with like a 3-fan, what's it? Like a 360 rad or a 240 rad. I think that'll be a good enough. Good enough there, mate. Alright, let's go. Death on the first corner. I'm going to try and avoid it. But also because of the lag. Ooh, I'm in first place. Death. So much death everywhere. We're alive! We made it. Sort of. I think we're in first place, even. Car doesn't seem too damaged. Now it's a game of run and hide away. Seems to be quite a lot of death behind me. Car seems to be mostly in one piece. And just death behind me. Which is fine. I need to brake later for this corner. like half a second lying in that braking zone. I think I technically survived that first corner. Oh, there may be a fan in there, but they usually don't come with a fan. We are well ahead. Let's see if we can keep it this way. Bestina, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, man. It's like a little early Christmas present going on there. 147.17. Last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a run and hide race this, but that results in a victory. I'll take it. That's a bit of a cucky place for the guy to stop. $1:46.97 to finish the race. Basically the same as my qualifying time. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Race 1 of 2. Easy peasy. Whew, that was good. Number 1. Won by over 12 seconds, so that's pretty good. Alright. Now, do I go for another boring win, or should I just let everybody pass at the first corner and then see how we do from the back? Let's see how it goes. I'm going to pull over to the side, or try to at least, without getting murdered. See if we can make it through here without getting hit. I'm gonna let these guys go past. Alright. 4th place, let's see if we can catch these oaks. Okay, up to 3rd already. It's only a 4-lap race, so we can't be too generous. Up to 2nd. Pretty sure that guy in 1st should have got a penalty. Don't know if I'm going to be able to catch this guy. $46.49, and he's still faster than me. Dang it! Well driven, well driven. That guy was quicker than me. Ain't no doubt about it. Woo, second place. I'll take it. Fabricio Santiago. Cool name, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for following the stream. Hope you are having a fine day, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. Morning, perhaps. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is hot, 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 hot. I'm sweating. Sweating, sweating, sweating. To the chat. And let's call it an evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I am hot, I am sweaty, I am tired, but that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's something a bit different, a little bit of variation on the stream this evening, but hey, keeps things interesting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow, me and Dave are probably going to be doing a podcast a little bit later than usual, just because I've got some stuff to do in the evening, in the afternoon. But hopefully we'll have a podcast for you tomorrow. Otherwise, I will see you again on Sunday, which should be quite fun. We'll maybe do some different stuff. Thank you, everybody, for the likes, the shares, the follows, the comments, the stars. You guys rock. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic evening or day or whatever's going on in your life. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.